Now, let's look at the next number that your bank is going to expect you to understand when you walk in there and you're trying to buy a multifamily, and that is DCR or DSCR. So the term sometimes shows in bank documents as DCR, and sometimes it shows as DSCR. So the debt coverage ratio is a simple ratio that shows the ratio between cash flow and mortgage. So here's an example, right? So let's say that your debt service is $100, right? Your bank wants your cash flow to be significantly higher than $100, right? Let's say $120 or $130. A debt coverage ratio of 120% of your cash flow is considered the very minimum to get a good loan. In certain cases, it can be lower and you can get loans, but it's going to be hard. A debt ratio of 130% of your cash flow is considered to be really great, and you'd get a really nice loan. Anything higher than that is just gravy. You're not going to get a better loan simply because your debt coverage ratio is high. So your goal on a property is, when you're underwriting it, you do not want your cash flow to be lower than your debt service, because a bank does not want to give you a loan if you can't even afford the mortgage. So DCR of the following property, once again, same example, $10 million purchase, $1.3 million income. The expense is $500,000. Now we're calculating the debt service. See, it's in there. So your NOI is $800,000. Your debt service is $480,000, right? So your DCR is a very healthy number of 1.67. Now, here's a question for anybody in the audience. What would be the NOI if the debt service was, if the DCR was 1.2? Actually, I'm not sure I know how to do that math, but it would be roughly around 550,000. Because at 500, well, let's just say 48 plus 96, so 96, 480. So at $576,000 in NOI, you would be at the 1.2% minimum threshold. Anything lower than $576,000, you're going to have a lot of trouble with this loan. And to really make it easier, you'd want to be somewhere over $600,000 in NOI on this particular example.